In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more. More money, more possessions, more status. But is this endless pursuit truly bringing us happiness and fulfillment? The Apostle Paul, in his letter to Timothy, offers a different perspective. In 1 Timothy 6 through 10, he writes, "But godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it. But if we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Those who want to get rich fall into temptation and a trap and into many foolish and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." This passage challenges us to reevaluate our priorities. It reminds us that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in contentment and godliness. We are reminded that we came into this world empty-handed, and we will leave it the same way. Material possessions are fleeting and ultimately meaningless. Instead of chasing after the next big thing, we are encouraged to find contentment in the simple blessings of life: food, clothing, and shelter. This passage also warns us against the dangers of greed and the pursuit of wealth. It highlights how the love of money can lead to temptation, destruction, and ultimately, a life devoid of true meaning and fulfillment. So how can we cultivate contentment in our own lives? Practicing gratitude. Take time to appreciate the blessings in our lives, both big and small. Focusing on experiences. Invest in experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. Giving back to others. Serving others can shift our focus from our own needs and bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Cultivating an inner peace. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or other practices that promote inner peace and contentment. Contentment is not about deprivation or denying ourselves pleasure. It's about finding joy and fulfillment in the present moment, appreciating the blessings we have, and living a life of purpose and meaning. This has been a reflection on the passage from 1 Timothy 6 through 10, encouraging us to cultivate contentment in our lives.